Pearson Test of English academic vocabulary with description and a using cases. These are words for effective passing of Pearson Test of English academic exam from the official preparation site. The word, its description and usage are provided. Happy learning. Word set 7 starts now. Drudgery. Drudgery has two main meanings. 1. Tedious and unpleasant work, often repetitive and exhausting. 2. A state of monotonous and routine labor that lacks excitement or creativity. The repetitive data entry tasks at the office felt like endless drudgery. Dub. Dub has two main meanings. 1. To give a name or title to something or someone, often in the context of bestowing an honor. 2. To add or replace audio in a film or recording. The director chose to dub the foreign film with English voices for the international release. Dwindle. Dwindle has two main meanings. 1. To gradually become smaller, fewer, or weaker in quantity or size. 2. To diminish or decrease gradually, often in reference to resources or support. As the winter months progressed, the food supplies in the cabin began to dwindle. Earnest. Earnest has two main meanings. 1. Sincere and serious in intention or purpose. 2. A token or advance payment to confirm a commitment or agreement. She had an earnest desire to learn and work diligently to excel in her studies. Eddy. 1. Eddy, N. A circular or swirling current of water, air, or any fluid substance. 2. Eddy, V. To move or swirl in a circular pattern, typically describing the movement of a fluid. The river had a strong current, and you could see small eddies forming near the rocks. Edible. 1. Edible, ag. Suitable for consumption or safe to eat, often referring to food that is fit for human consumption. 2. Edible, N. A plant or substance that is safe and suitable for consumption as food. The berries on the bush were ripe and edible, so we picked some for a snack. Eke. 1. Eke, V. To supplement or stretch something, often referring to making a small amount of something last longer. 2. Eke, adva. In addition or by means of, typically used to intensify or emphasize. She had to eke out a living by taking on multiple part-time jobs to make ends meet. Elapse. 1. Elapse, V. To pass or go by, often referring to the passage of time. 2. Elapse, V. To transpire or occur, typically used to describe an event or period of time passing. Several years had to elapse before he felt ready to revisit the old, painful memories. Elated. 1. Elated, ag. Overjoyed or euphoric, often as a result of positive news or events. 2. Elated, ag. Puffed up with pride or self-importance, sometimes to an excessive degree. She was elated when she received the news that she had been accepted into her dream university. Elicit. 1. Elicit, V. To draw out or evoke a response, information, or reaction through questioning, discussion, or action. 2. Elicit, V. To provoke or obtain a particular reaction or behavior from someone or something. The detective used clever questioning techniques to elicit crucial information from the witness. Eminent. 1. Eminent, edge, distinguished, outstanding, or prominent in a specific field, often indicating high status or reputation. 2. Eminent, edge, imminent or about to happen, typically used to describe something impending or significant. The conference was attended by eminent scientists and researchers from around the world. Endorse. 1. Endorse. Verb. To approve, support, or recommend something or someone officially or publicly. 2. Endorse. Verb. To sign one's name on the back of a document or check, indicating approval or ownership. The famous athlete agreed to endorse the sports drink in a new advertising campaign. Endow. 1. Endow. Verb. To provide something, typically money or assets, as a permanent source of funding or support, often for an institution or cause. 2. Endow. Verb. To bestow or equip someone with a particular quality or attribute. The generous donor decided to endow the university with a substantial scholarship fund. Engross. 1. Engross. Verb. To absorb someone's full attention or interest, often by captivating or compelling them. 2. Engross. Verb. To prepare a final fair copy of a legal document, often in a formal or legible manner. The captivating novel had the power to engross readers for hours on end. Ensue. 1. Ensue. Verb. To occur as a consequence or result of a preceding event or action. 2. Ensue. Verb. To follow in a chronological or logical order. After the heated argument, a tense silence ensued in the room. Entail. 1. Entail. Verb. To involve as a necessary or inevitable part or consequence. 2. Entail. Noun. An inherited restriction or limitation on the inheritance of property. Starting a new business will entail a lot of hard work and dedication. Entangle. 1. Entangle. Verb. To become twisted or caught in something, causing a mess or complication. 2. Entangle. Verb. To involve or ensnare in a complex or difficult situation. The fishing lines became entangled, causing a frustrating mess for the anglers. Entreat. 1. Entreat. Verb. To earnestly request or beg for something, often with great sincerity. 2. Entreat. Verb. To beseech or implore someone for a favor or mercy. She decided to entreat her boss for a few days off to attend her sister's wedding. Envisage. 1. Envisage. Verb. To imagine or visualize a future event or situation, often with detailed planning. 2. Envisage. Verb. To foresee or anticipate a particular outcome or scenario. The architect could envisage a stunning modern design for the new city library. Equitable. 1. Equitable. Adjective. Fair, just, and impartial in the distribution of resources, rights, or opportunities. 2. Equitable. Adjective. Characterized by fairness and equality in treatment or judgment. It's important to create an equitable distribution of resources among all team members. Eradicate. 1. Eradicate. Verb. To completely destroy or eliminate something, such as a disease, pests, or a problem. 2. Eradicate. Verb. To remove or wipe out entirely, leaving no trace or existence. The government launched a campaign to eradicate the spread of a dangerous infectious disease. erratic. 1. Erratic. Adjective. Unpredictable or irregular in behavior, movement, or pattern. 2. Erratic. Adjective. Lacking consistency or a fixed course, deviating from the expected or usual path. His erratic behavior made it difficult for his friends to predict his actions. Everlasting. 1. Everlasting. Adjective. Enduring forever or eternally, without an end. 2. Everlasting. Noun. A type of perennial plant that remains alive and in bloom for a long time. Their love was so strong that they believed it would last forever, an everlasting bond. Exacerbate. 1. Exacerbate. Verb. To make a situation, problem, or feeling worse or more severe. 2. Exacerbate. Verb. To irritate or provoke, leading to increased intensity or hostility. The economic downturn only served to exacerbate the financial struggles of many families. Exasperate. 1. Exasperate. Verb. To intensely irritate or annoy, causing frustration or anger. 2. Exasperate. Verb. To make a situation more difficult or complicated, adding to existing problems. Her constant complaints and demands began to exasperate her coworkers. Exceed. 1. Exceed. Verb. To surpass or go beyond a limit or expectation, often in quantity, quality, or degree. 2. Exceed. Verb. To be greater than, in terms of value or achievement. The sales of the new product far exceeded our expectations. Excerpt. 1. Excerpt. Noun. A short passage or segment taken from a larger work, such as a book or document. 2. Excerpt. Verb. To select and extract a specific portion from a larger text or source. The author read an excerpt from her latest novel during the book launch event. Excess. 1. Excess. Noun. An amount or quantity that surpasses what is considered normal or necessary. 2. Excess. Adjective. Beyond what is required or appropriate, often in a negative sense. The excessive rain caused flooding in the low-lying areas. Exempt. 1. Exempt. Verb. To free or release from an obligation, duty, or liability. 2. Exempt. Adjective. Not subject to a particular rule, requirement, or duty, immune from something. Students who meet specific criteria may be exempt from taking certain exams. Exert. 1. Exert. Verb. To apply force, effort, or influence to achieve a specific purpose. 2. Exert. Verb. To use or employ, typically energy or influence, in a determined manner. He had to exert a great deal of effort to lift the heavy box. Exhilarate. 1. Exhilarate. Verb. To make someone feel extremely happy, joyful, or excited. 2. Exhilarate. Verb. To invigorate or refresh, often through an exciting or stimulating experience. The thrilling roller coaster ride exhilarated the passengers as they zoomed through loops and twists. Exhort. 1. Exhort. Verb. To strongly encourage or urge someone to do something, often for a moral or important reason. 2. Exhort. Verb. To advise or counsel earnestly or vehemently. The coach would often exhort his team to give their best effort on the field.